the news. Wow. Steve, when did that flurry at the top come in?
I wrote it. I stayed up all night. Wrote it last night.
He wrote it.
All right, let's try it again. It's time for the news. Good evening. And big news, I think everybody here knows this. It's happening. Guillermo and his wife, Wynn, are currently at the hospital right now. A baby is on its way. I'm so happy. Have we got any updates? They could have had it by now.
We got a text at 4 a.m. saying he was on his way.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep. Probably already happened at some point.
Will you keep us updated, Rob, if anything happens during the mock? Because we're going to be here for the next 6 hours. If anything...
I'm on it.
OK. Moving on, Dr. Anthony Fauci has been the face of public health during the pandemic, and he will soon be the subject of a brand new children's book all about his life. My kids are going to be so excited when I tell them about this. It's the perfect gift for that special child in your life who, like all children, is obsessed with infectious disease experts. It does make sense, I guess, considering you can make great rhymes out of Fauci. Slouchy, grouchy, ouchy.
Pouch.
Put on 29 pounds because I've been sitting on my couchy.
Couchy, yeah. What is that book going to be?
Sold out for the first week and then available everywhere forever.
But this is exciting. President Biden gave his first official press conference today. He would have given one sooner, but he spent a full month deciding if he should call on reporters with a point, a finger gun, or a wink, and he landed on all three. Biden answered questions about the border and voting rights and even asked a few questions of his own, like, who are you people and why are you in my house? At one point, Biden mentioned his time in the Senate, and to be honest, he's even more experienced than I thought.
I believe we should go back to a position of the filibuster that existed just when I came to the United States Senate 120 years ago.
Wow. Comically speaking, it should be a less believable number of years. Do you think? Although I like it. I hope Biden fully leans into comedy on this, like brings out a stool. You know what I mean? Another thing with a little glass of water, sits on the stool, you know. Passed legislation on how dating is weird nowadays. Then later, Biden was asked about running for re-election, and the subject of Donald Trump came up, and it caused Biden to get a little nostalgic.
Have you decided whether you are going to run for re-election in 2024? You haven't set up a re-election campaign yet, as your predecessor had by this time.
My predecessor needed to. My predecessor. Oh, God, I miss him.
Yes. Tell you what, malarkey alert. The only thing colder than calling him my predecessor would be Biden going, you know, the guy that lived here. Who lived here before me? Who was it? I can't think of his name now, but he needed to. At another point, Biden tried to discuss his legislative agenda. It didn't go so well.
So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway. We're going to get a lot done.
Look, it didn't end with a story about that time he went to a malt shop, so I chalk that up as a win. I do. Biden wants to invest heavily into the nation's infrastructure, upgrading the safety of roads, bridges, and, I imagine, stairways. He really took a triple fall up the stairs. We didn't talk about that when it came out, but, like, that must be... Because normally when you fall over, it's bad enough, and you're hoping no one saw it. But when you fall over 3 times, you get to the top, you're like, Do you reckon they caught that? Mr. President, I think they did. Do you know what happened to me? And I drove into work today, right? Drove into work, true story. Driving in, coming past me, matte black Dodge Charger, girl, blonde hair, and I was like, oh my God, that's Billie Eilish. That's Billie Eilish, because, you know, she talks, the car is in the film, she talks a lot about, she's dyed her hair blonde. I was like, that's Billie Eilish. I thought, this is gonna be great. So I load up Bad Guy, right? And I think I'm just gonna cruise up past her and be like, duh, ooh, ooh. And she'll be like, ah, yeah, there it is, then we'll drive on. Brilliant. So I'm like, she's like a few cars ahead, we're at the lights, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so good. And I pull up in the car, I'm a bad guy, duh, and I'm going, ooh, ooh, ooh. Wasn't Billie Eilish. It was a girl with a dog looking at me like I was, you know, should be on the sex offenders register. She was looking at me like I was like, all right, Grandad. And I went, has everybody heard about the massive cargo ship that's blocked the Suez Canal? Well, it's still there, blocking traffic, and a printout of the ship's route, which the captain took right before entering the canal, has gone viral today. See if you can tell why.
Oh my
That's
God.
real. Look at that. I mean, he's clearly not the best sea captain, but damn it, I appreciate his artistic aesthetic, don't you? Starting to look like the captain of this ship's just checking things off his bucket list. Like, okay, draw a giant butt and penis, check. Next up, slam the brakes and take a sweet 360 in this canal. Ah. If Captain Carmel was in charge of that ship and had those powers, what would he have drawn?
Probably some boobs, you know? Get a little... It's a little equal representation. It's a lot of penises, but, you know,
Yeah.
some boobs in there, too.
Senator Bernie Sanders will be in Alabama tomorrow to talk unionization with workers at an Amazon fulfillment center. It's a shame. If they'd signed up for Bernie Prime, he would have arrived today. You like that one, Pete? That was a nice little chuckle there, boss. I enjoyed that. It was, because a lot of this is fake, but that was real, and I like it. How you feeling, Kate? Still feeling good?
I'm feeling good, yeah.
Still feeling good. Any news?
Nothing's come in yet.
Should we just FaceTime him?
Oh, God. That's interesting.
Should we FaceTime Guillermo, see if he picks up?
We can try him.
Yeah, give him a try. Good luck.
Okay. FaceTime Guillermo.
Oh, my God. He's coming in.
If he's holding a baby, I will cry my eyes out.
Wowzers.
He's answered. G! Oh, he hung up!
He saw you and hung up.
Get ready for a text.
All right, no, he's calling back. He's calling back. G, what's going down?
Sorry, man. We're still waiting.
Still waiting?
Yeah, you guys are interrupting my lunch. I'm taking the lunch break.
So, hang on, what you're saying is you could have technically done the show? Imagine if Guillermo had answered he was on the beach. This whole thing's Well, listen, Guillermo, we're thinking about you. We're so excited for what's about to begin for you. We love you so much, man. And Kate's amazing, so you're also unemployed. But good luck.
Appreciate that.
Love you so much, buddy. Everybody, Guillermo is doing it. We love you. Mwah. See you, man. Bye. Love you. And finally, a mother in the United Kingdom recently bought a mixed pack of toys for her daughter, only to find that one of the toys inside looked like, well, see for yourselves.
Wow.
Now, you know, we've talked about politics, we've talked about voting, we've talked about budgets in today's monologue, but we haven't lost sight of what is important truly here at this show, which is things that look like penises. I mean, Look at him.
Damn.
He looks like he knows he's a penis. Rob, will we have to censor that when it's on TV?
I think that'll get blurred.
No.
Really?
A children's toy.
Looks very much like a penis.
It does. It looks like a massive penis, doesn't
But he's
it, Pete?
praying. It's a.
It looks like a huge penis. That's right, right?
Yeah.
That's what a big looks like these days, right?
We should be able to show it just because of how ridiculous it is. Penises can't be that big.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at the size of this penis.
And it's praying.
Yeah. Look, it's a praying penis.
I sure hope I get a chance.
Robin Gala, will we have to blur that?
Yeah, we'll have to blur that.
What? It's a children's toy.
Yeah, I know. It just looks so
too
much like a large penis. That
It's too penisy.
It's such a shame that it's blurred. How much of it will we have to blur? Not all of it, surely.
No, I think like sort of the top and the bottom, so we can see the eyes.
Just the tip.
Hang
Just
on,
the
bring
tip.
it back up. So what? We'll have to take off.
Sort of just above the eyes and probably below the praying hands.
But here's my argument to CBS censors, Rob. I would say it's got feet. Or are we saying those are tiny,
Those are
tiny
very
balls?
tiny testicles.
They can't be tiny balls.
Wait. You mean regular sized balls?
Yeah.
Sorry. What I mean is completely regular Tic Tac sized balls. It's a children's toy. That's the thing. It's a children's toy. On the plus side, definitely not a choking hazard. I will say this. It's our 6-year anniversary, and I do think the Late Late Show may have finally found its mascot. Hey, it's not about the time slot. It's about what you do with it.